We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Maine and Puerto Rico. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Leading off for Maine, the shortstop, number 23.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike
7
one.
o'clock.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
On the line, that's a base hit. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Eddie.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
One and one to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Runners going. This pitch is popped up. Martinez is there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Griffey Jr. stands at second with two gone, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Gwynn sprinting after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Puerto Rico, the center fielder, Ichiro.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing and a liner. Oh. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Lofton is there. One down. Coming to the plate now, Edgar Martinez.
The first
chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone.
Martinez.
First offering on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And there's a base hit on the line. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses low and away, ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Oh, it's gone! Santa Maria!
Batting
So
fifth.
the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Nolan Arenado. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
3 runs already home here. Count still at 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Matthews. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The
first pitch on its way.
Matthews.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The catcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
And
a curveball in for a strike. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman.
Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Gwynn's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Crowd on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Kenny Lofton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Jorge Posada. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The right fielder.
Now batting Tony Gwynn. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and a strike now. On the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Charlie Morton.
The pitcher, Charlie Morton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throwing to second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Ichiro Suzuki. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Jacob deGrom.
Leading
9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for the second at bat, Fernando Tatis Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back. To first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Now it's 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The first baseman, number 33.
Striding in, Eddie Murray. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Griffey Jr. leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He flew out in his last at bat.
For Puerto Rico, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch.
Roberto
Here it comes.
Alomar
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now Edgar with a big swing as he lifts this one in the air out to deep left field. Lofton is back to the track as he takes it for round number 2.
Mike.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now
Here's Nolan Arenado, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And that's in there for strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2 out with the man at first. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Gleyber Torres.
Hit sharply on the ground. Alomar has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
standing in, Eddie Matthews reached
Eddie
base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-0 count. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here it comes. Good fastball that time, and it's sent out to Trout in left field. And he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Trout moves over, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting,
At the plate,
catcher,
Jorge Posada.
Jorge.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The right
First
fielder,
delivery to him on
Tony.
the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 50.
Stepping in, Charlie Morton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
On to first as they get the... In now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Maine, the right fielder, Cody
Here comes the first pitch.
Bellinger.
No balls and 1 strike. Line drive, base hit. So stepping in, Kenny Lofton.
7, Kenny Lofton.
From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
In there, a base hit. Ready now, Jacob.
Now batting, he's the pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 0-1, and they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Gonna be a tough play. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Martinez trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
First baseman, Eddie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay throw. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Digging in Torres. And their runners at the corners now. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Line drive to left. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada. Striding in once again, Eddie Matthews comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. Murray blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Throw up the line, but the tag, and he is... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ichiro.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. 0
now
for 2.
Back.
He's flown
Second
out
baseman.
twice.
Roberto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Alomar.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it. 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Junior's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's set and the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Yasmani Grandal.
Leading
No
off
hits
for
to
the
this
Turtles,
point. Here
the
comes the
catcher,
first pitch.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He
now
scored
batting,
after reaching on a
right
single
fielder,
in his last time
Cody
up.
Bellinger. Ladies
Edwin
and gentlemen,
Diaz takes
your
over on the
attention,
mound.
please.
Here with nobody out.
Now pitching, Edwin Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Diaz has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Into the box, Kenny Lofton. He singled his last time up. Has a look. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. So it's a tight spot.
The batter,
first,
your attention,
Joey
please.
Gallo will get the
Pinch
call to
hitting.
pinch hit here, and
Joey
he'll find he has a couple of
Gallo.
runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Grandal on second. Lofton is over at first with one away, and he fouls this one off. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. So a runner at third. 2 men are out.
Now batting,
and that'll bring up
number
Fernando
23.
Tatis Jr. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped him up. Martinez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Presley
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Ryan Presley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's bounced
Now
out and flown out in
the
his
third
first 2
baseman,
plate appearances.
Nolan
And that misses for
Arenado.
ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hat. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, Dero, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at it paper before this started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. Two really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nolan Arenado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without.
And they swipe the tag on. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's the pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Murray
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Trout has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Diaz will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The third base.
Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. A hit in 2 tries so far. Griffey Jr. is off of first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the
right
7th.
Fielder,
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Steve Finley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Steve Finley.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He's a diamond player who possesses a dangerous mix of contact hitting ability and speed. He's a tough one to keep off the base paths. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Suzuki is retired, 2 down
second
now.
Baseman. Roberto Alomar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and
Your attention, please.
so a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now the right fielder, Cody.
Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Suzuki moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Kenny Lofton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted in the air to center. Suzuki on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout, 2 home. runs
Frederico,
into Kirby
the left
Yates.
fielder.
Is on to pitch out of the
Mike.
bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Wow.
First pitch
Your
on its
attention,
way.
please.
And
Now
this is cut
pitching.
on and missed below
Kirby
the knees, and it's 0-1.
Yates.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Way inside with that one. Pretty easy take there. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter.
At
The
the
third
plate,
baseman.
Nolan Arenado.
Nolan
He struck out swinging in his last
Arenado.
trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-2. Slider laid off for a ball. Francisco Lindor will be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
Francisco
Lindor. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The batter.
He
The
comes
catcher.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Trout, the runner at third. Arenado over at second. Lindor at first with no outs. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Now it's one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
The right fielder,
Stepping
number
in and ready for
19.
another shot, Tony
Tony.
Gwynn, who could really use a knock
Gwynn.
here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere
Ladies and
else but
gentlemen,
on that bump
your
right now.
attention, please.
This has the makings
Pinch
of being
hitter.
a long game.
Jock,
Number 44 takes the
Yeah.
mound as he's been
Now
called
pitching.
upon to pitch.
number 44.
And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he
Looking at a fastball. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention,
Trey
please.
Mancini is going to be
Now
to
coming
try
in
and
to
be
pitch. Trey Mancini.
1 pitch on its way. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Mancini is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. From the stretch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ready with the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Found it first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The center fielder, number
Settling
24.
in now, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Martinez has it, and he'll step on first for the out. The ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score.